Since Metroid Prime 4 releases in just a few weeks, I wanted to revisit the Metroid Prime Trilogy, of course via the actual Metroid Prime Trilogy release that came out for Wii back in 2009, of course containing 2002's Metroid Prime, 2004's Metroid Prime 2, and 2007's Metroid Prime 3. And we're going to go through each of them. I've never been able to bring myself to finish Prime 3, but hopefully this will be the time. Got 2 games to go through before I have to deal with that. But anyway, I'm looking forward to Prime 4. It's going to be what it's going to be. I don't really have any expectations in particular. I just kind of want to play it, make my own judgments after playing it, and kind of go from there. But as for these 3 games, I have quite a bit to say, and we can just kind of talk as we go, because there's lots of time to talk over these kinds of things. And of course, as we let this load up, I am playing the trilogy version of these games with Prime Hack, which is a modification of Dolphin, which is the GameCube and Wii emulator, that allows me to play with mouse and keyboard, hence plugging my mouse in to make sure that it holds a charge and all that. In addition to, I'm running this with an HD texture pack as well. In my testing, there were some occasional graphical issues, and I'm not really sure what caused them, but fingers crossed that there's no issues that are majorly distracting. And if I have to restart the game to kind of get that sorted, it's not a huge deal. And also, funny enough, I should note that tomorrow is the anniversary of when Metroid Prime 1 released. I guess 23 years ago, which is pretty crazy. I remember my first memory of this game is probably my best friend growing up's older brother was playing it, but I don't think I made the connection that it was Metroid Prime until later on. He was in Phendrana Drifts, fighting the Sheegoth or whatever they're called. Because I remember, because when I finally got around to playing this game myself, which was on the trilogy version on an actual Wii, when I got to that area, I was like, oh, this is the same game. It's very similar to I had a friend when I was very young who showed me Fire Emblem 7, or just known as Fire Emblem at the time, and I didn't make the connection until later that oh, this is a series that I ended up liking in the long term, but didn't really care about at the time, or I just didn't make that connection. I don't know. I wasn't really in the know at the time, because I was what? I was 6 years old when this game came out. Got my GameCube in 2004, and yeah, just never got around to playing Prime 1 or 2 on GameCube. I've only ever played the trilogy version. And what else is there to say? Yeah. I do want to say, though, that I considered streaming the Metroid Prime Remaster for Switch, which I did play back when it came out. I bought and played it. Great remaster, but I think it's more convenient because I want to play the other games too, to just play it all on the trilogy version. And plus with this HD texture pack, I mean, this looks pretty damn good, I gotta say. I'm very impressed. Pulled out the FOV, the field of view a little bit too. Not too much, because this isn't a super fast-paced shooter or anything like that. And also, I'm probably not going to do a ton of micromanaged scanning kinds of things. I really don't care that much about it. Do I want to bother? I was thinking we were in the next hallway. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, I know the gameplay is going to be a little bit twitchy because it is mouse and keyboard, so hopefully it's watchable with the way that I play these types of games. I don't really need to get the map, but we'll go ahead and grab it anyway for the animation. What's it called? So my experience with these games, my friend whose older brother I saw play Metroid Prime back when I didn't recognize it, my friend gifted me, after I'd moved away, actually, he gifted me, sent me a copy of the Metroid Prime Trilogy, a hard copy, for my birthday or something, which is the more I think back on stuff like that, I'm like, man, that was super, super generous. for him to do. So like I had the Steelbook at one point, and I played that version. But honestly, these games like kind of scared me when I was a kid for some reason. I was a big baby for a long time in terms of like anything that was remotely like horror themed, like BioShock freaked me out and stuff like that. Which granted, like BioShock can be freaky at times, but like it doesn't really faze me now. Oh shit, I didn't get the lock on. What's it called? Yeah, so like I didn't make it very far in these games when, like in 2009 or 10, or I guess what, it must have been 2010, right? Since my birthday's early in the year. It would have been have to have been after. Would it have been that late, really? Whatever. It doesn't really matter. Fact of the matter is, when I was in college, a few years later, I went back and like actually played through most of Metroid Prime, but I don't think I actually finished it. I think I beat the Omega Pirate, I want to say. Like, I think it did everything except for the artifacts. And I kind of like fell off my playthrough at that point, which is not uncommon of an experience, I believe. Shit. Okay. I probably should have just missiled him, but oh well. Yeah, so like I had played through most of the game. Like at that point, you've seen everything in the game except for the final two bosses. Still getting used to the controls here a little bit. Oh shit! Damn it. That's a little annoying. I'm also trying to talk at the same time and everything. But what's it called? Yeah, and so, but I feel like I'm I don't know, I feel like I must have gone back to it at some point and finished it, but I think what happened was when I streamed these games, back in 2021, this was back before I started streaming on YouTube and I was still streaming on Twitch, I streamed through Prime 1 and like I actually beat the game entirely for the first time. Like I managed to push through the artifact quest and everything. And then I played Prime 2 all the way through for the first time, which I had only played like a little bit of previously. And then 3 I played further than I had played of 3 during that streaming series, but I still couldn't bring myself to finish it. And then I tried to finish it again. I tried to pick up that playthrough where I left off on YouTube. The VODs aren't up anymore because it was just a failed project basically. And I pushed a little bit further, but I still couldn't stand it. So yeah, we'll see when we get there. But yeah, since then, so like I, beat this game in 2021 on stream, on this version, like with a very similar setup. Shit. Also, I should scan so I can see the health bar. Shit. Nice. There might be a little bit of stutter with effects like this. Sometimes... maybe not. Then again, I played through this section... the other... okay, there it is, yeah. So... look, it's not a perfect setup. I'm sure I could bump the graphic settings down, but it's fine. What's it called? But yeah, so like, I guess I did my second full playthrough of this game when the remaster came out for Switch. I think my playtime for that playthrough was like just under 8 hours or something like that. So I think, even though I don't have that much time until Prime 4 comes out, first of all, it's not the biggest deal if I'm still playing Prime 3 at that time. Like, I don't think it's gonna matter that much. But what was I saying? I think it'll be pretty easy for me to get this game done in like 2 or 3 sessions. Probably 3. Probably split like the main game in 2 and then do the artifacts. And then like Prime 2 I've only played through all the way once. So like that'll probably take me a little... It's also just a longer game, so that'll probably take me a little bit longer, but... we'll see. But I'm not going to be streaming Prime 4 when it comes out, just because I kind of want to experience it myself and kind of soak it all in, you know? But yeah, I like this game a lot. It's not, very easily a top 5 Metroid game, not that there's like... oh, shit. Shouldn't have used up all my missiles, but it's all good. The timer's like super generous anyway. But, what's it called? I'll think of it in a second. Oh yeah, so like Metroid Prime 1, easily in the top 5 Metroid games. Again, not that there's that many Metroid games to begin with. But... there's a few that I would probably rank above it. Including but not limited to probably Prime 2. I mean, shit, I was of the mind when I first played through Prime 2 that it might be my favorite in the series. Like, it's definitely my favorite Prime game, I think, as of now. Yeah, I could definitely tweak some settings to fix this, but it's fine for now. Oh, whoops. But I still think it's a great game. I still think it's a great game, and I think that this first Prime game, and really you could apply this to the first 2. I can't speak on Prime 3 as much because I've never actually finished it. We'll get into that later, but what's it called? I think that these are games that, like, get more enjoyable the more you play them, and, like, the more you know them. Because the artifact quest, if you've never played Metroid Prime before and you get to the artifact quest, it's like, yeah, I kind of don't blame people for being, like, annoyed. Because traversal is pretty slow. So, like, if you don't know where things are, and, you know, you're inefficient with your backtracking and stuff like that, there's a good amount of mandatory backtracking, sure. But a lot of it can be avoided if you, like, know to pick up some artifacts early, or, like, you know, you wait till you get the power bombs to go back and, you know, do most of the cleanup, because you need power bombs for a few of them, to my memory. So we'll see. And yeah, once we get on Talon 4, after this cutscene, I'll kind of just, like, sort of talk through my thought process of where to go and what to do and stuff like that. And it's not going to be a perfect playthrough. It's not like I know this game that well, but I know it well enough. I've finished it a few times. Nearly 3 times. Like, I almost count that. playthrough where I dropped it at the artifact quest. Obviously, I didn't beat it, but it's like I saw all the areas and stuff like that, so. And this is also one of those games where, like, despite having only played through it in full twice, arguably, kind of 3 times, not really, I've started it a bunch. It's like I've played the early game of this game a lot. Okay, do I want to go scan the artifacts first? Well, they don't all unlock at once, right? I don't really see a point in going over there. I vote I just push on, get some upgrades, and then maybe when we circle back for the space jump or something, I will go scan the artifacts or whatever. But again, I think I'll be able to just from memory figure out where they all are once I have more of the map unlocked. Trying to do something cool there, and it ended up looking dumb. Little loading elevators. God, it looks so good with the HD textures, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not what I meant to press. Whoops. Click. Hint system off. Remember this for later when we get to Prime 3. Hint system, when you turn the hint system off in the trilogy, it turns it off for all 3 games. Technically. And yeah, so like when it comes to the scanning stuff, I think the scan function is super cool for people who want to dig into the lore and who want to like go for 100% and stuff. It's like, but I don't know. I find all that stuff interesting, but I'm like, I'm not going to stop to scan absolutely everything. I think like enemies and stuff like that, bosses, sure, yeah, because it allows you to like lock onto their weak points and stuff like that. But by and large, it's like it just kind of screws with the pacing of the game, in my opinion. Even though I'm glad it's there as like a bonus feature, but it's just that it's a bonus feature, right? We'll take this save room. Or no, the save room is... I'm thinking of a different room. Yeah, right here. Beautiful. Take that save. Want to save often because obviously these games, there's like no autosave or anything, and I think that's good, you know. I can appreciate like a checkpoint at certain points, maybe, arguably. Like I think Dread handled that okay. I kind of wish that was a separate toggle though. Like the option to turn stuff like that off is always nice, but Nintendo and their options, you know what they say about that is that they don't. they just don't give you options. It's very annoying. Alright, Hive Mecha. Let's see if I can... I said I wasn't going to scan, but... God, the music is so fucking good in this game, dude. Shit. Yeah, I actually have to be, like, kind of careful here. Also, I don't have charge beam. I don't know why I was trying to charge. Also, you can sometimes get, like, little pot shots off, yeah, as they're traveling around. I've died to this boss before because I'm kind of ass. But with mouse and keyboard, it should be okay. And I might be thinking about hyper mode, maybe. Which was an option, but I don't know. I feel like these games, for as great as they are, they can get a little bit damage spongy with their bosses to begin with. And so, like, let alone on hyper mode, Shit. Try to get some pot shots off here. Yeah, we're getting some shots in. Yeah, I guess that works. Just jump. Okay. Last one. Oh, I guess I didn't scan it. Whatever. Who cares? Yeah, so like these little emblems, this is like a Trilogy exclusive thing where you can spend those on like concept art and unlocking the soundtrack and stuff like that. It's just like an extra little bonus collectible kind of system. Yo, can we not? I might have to pop into the graphics settings here and see. Or maybe I just need to bump down the anti-aliasing, maybe. Just try that. Oh god, it has to load all the shaders again. Any second now. Like, maybe that'll fit. I don't know. I probably don't even need anti-aliasing on super high to begin with. Okay. A nice E-tank. I'm pretty sure this is a... Isn't this a dead end over here? Oh, we don't have a morph ball. That's what it is. Yeah, so it is a dead... It is a dead end. So we go back to that missile door that was in Chozo. Yeah. So, like, despite me being kind of freaked out by these games when I was a kid, it's kind of a comfort game for me at this point. And that's the thing, like, with the Prime games, it's like, you gotta take things slow. Like, it is slow-paced, relatively speaking. Also, I think that lower door in there... I don't remember what's in there. I guess we could take the save, but I think I'm gonna just head... I'm gonna let my confidence take over a little bit and just, like, push until we save again. Okay, I don't know why I did that. That E-tank up there is always taunting me. I think we need Morph Ball to go up there. Yeah, okay, wait. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah. Yes, I do. Just kind of recoup most of our health there. Yeah, okay. A little mini boss. Gotta deal with the mobs first, I guess. Try to save my missiles for the actual boss. I don't remember there being this many, but fair enough. Let's see how my strafing is. It's a little awkward with it being on spacebar. I mean, like, I don't know what else you would put jump on, but at the same time, it's, Okay, I think missiles are too slow. So, come on, buddy. I mean, if I fired it... Yeah, that's the way to do it. Oh, it was actually way easier than I expected. Just fire the missile early. Get the morph ball, plated beetle defeated. We're making good progress. I wonder how long it'll take me to get to Flagra, just because I tend to take a wrong turn somewhere and end up taking more time than I should. I kind of want these missiles. Yeah. And... okay, I think I need bombs for that, so... you come back here for something later. Like Spider Ball and shit. Or not Spider, Boost Ball. Okay, now that we have Morph Ball... there's a missile expansion I can get in Talon Overworld, but I want to go up here. I want to push for Various Suit. And then maybe we can do, like, a little bit extra exploration. Oh, wait, yeah, what... so what I was gonna say before... is that I typically don't... strangely enough, considering, you know, Metroid games are Metroidvanias, and, you know, they tend to be completion-oriented and stuff like that, I don't really play these games to 100%. Like, I want to say I did it with Fusion back in the day. I don't know if I've ever actually 100%ed Super. I honestly don't know if I've 100%ed any Metroid game, but that's because I feel like these games they tend to be suited more so for speed than completion, in my opinion. Whereas like the Igavania games and stuff like that, those I tend to play more so for completion. And speed, I guess. Because you want to play efficiently and stuff like that, but... we need bombs to get up there, and that's where Flagra is, up there. Right, I think... yeah. Oh, I didn't need to do that, but... it's cooler anyway. Yeah, so there's a save room... here, we'll do this. I think it should be fine, but yeah. Oh-da-da-da-dee. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is... the unfortunate thing is, like, you can kind of run past a lot of the enemies. I'm pretty sure... I'm so ass. I'm pretty sure you have to scan this thing up here before the emblems activate, I want to say. Pretty sure... oops, wrong button. Yeah, and then... shit. One of them... I know one of them's down here. It's over here, yeah. Was there another one down here? Yes. It's the one I tend to forget, I think. Scan that one, I think... I mean, that's obviously not one of them, but it's something. Oh, shit. I'll get better at the platforming later. And I think, yeah, there's one more. I think it's... I don't remember where it is exactly. I want to say it's further over here somewhere. There it is. Maybe? Yeah, that's it. Okay. God, the music is such a vibe, dude. Scan this. Opens up. His charge beam, that's right. The stutter wasn't as bad, I think, so maybe it is the anti-aliasing. Maybe I just turned that shit off. Might be the play. Another unskippable cutscene with the wall, eyeballs, everybody's favorite. Nintendo's obsession with eyeballs. That needs bombs, that's what it is. The main thing missing from these games is being able to place markers. I think, like, if you were able to place markers like you can in a lot of modern Metroidvanias, I think that would kinda... I wouldn't even say fix some issues, because eventually you memorize this stuff, but it's more just like... what's it called? Easing players on the first playthrough, so you can, like, more easily remember... Do I need to save? Probably not. Let me think. So, okay, yeah, and then zoom. So I have charge beam, but I don't have bombs. I'm trying to remember, because there's that one dead end where I got the morph ball. I don't know if that leads to anything just yet. I think I'm gonna take this northern entrance and just, like, see. Yeah, and the AoE on these rooms is kind of crazy. I'm so shit. Dude, stop hitting the fucking ceiling. Okay. I gotta lock in. I'm very bad. But also the jump is floaty, and I don't have the space jump yet. I would figure out how to... Dude, I'm pretty sure that I did early space jump way back in the day. Like, I figured out some way to do it, but maybe I made that up. Like, maybe that's like a false memory or something. Yeah, I think this is correct. Gotta be careful not to fall. Yeah, we're definitely gonna want to get... We're definitely gonna want to get more missiles at some point. We'll stumble upon some expansions, but... yeah, this is where bombs are, because I think it allows you to come back through here. I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah, so that's definitely not it. In worst case, we maybe unlock something for later, you know? Oh yeah, once I have bombs, I can kill this frog thing. There's nothing in here. Clear a path. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. That's right. I forgot, like, the first few bosses are just, like, generic, whatever. Like, this is part of the reason why I prefer Prime 2 is, well, first of all... oh shit, I'm actually shit. Pressing wrong buttons. I gotta be careful too, because if you press lock on when you're not actually able to lock on to anything, it still locks your camera in place. So it is still somewhat of a risk. I wonder if that's an option that I can toggle, though. I'm just gonna walk through this shit. Okay, never mind. There it is. I'm kind of playing this like shit, but I've got more than enough health for it to not be an issue. Incinerator Drone, everybody's favorite Metroid character, Incinerator Drone. Yeah, the boss fights in Prime 2, despite being more challenging, I think are just more interesting and fun to fight. Because of the challenge, partially. Like, I have some PTSD from Boost Guardian, for sure. But I'm looking forward to kicking his ass. I think there's something back here. Yeah, perfect. Bum 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 bum. Also, do I need to move my webcam? I think it's like kind of fine. You can see how many missiles I have, maybe not total, so maybe I need to... Let's see. Oh, I need to unlock it. No, it's unlocked. Why can I not? There we go. Here, maybe? So you can still see the map and you can... Or maybe just right here. Like, just a little bit lower. I think that works. We take those. Alright. So now we have Morph Ball bombs. I think I can just head straight to Flagra, yeah? I just take that upper path in that, like, kind of... Oh, whoops. In that, like, cylindrical... That, like, tree room. Also, I can... do that. I don't know why I felt the need to do that. Open this for later. Oh, right, but okay, yeah, we can just do this little puzzle real quick. Oh god. Controlling a ball with WASD is kind of tricky. Also, the countdown beeping is like so stressful for no reason. Beep up, beep up. It's pretty forgiving, though. We take those, and I think that's it. Yep, that unlocks. I don't think we need to head that direction right now, but I can just remind myself and unlock this on the map real quick. I think, isn't it an elevator to Magmore? No, Spider Ball. I don't think this is... I mean, we can just go this way, just see what's up. Oh, yeah. Okay. So you need... I'm pretty sure you need Spider Ball to get through there, and that's just like a quick way back. Cool. That's fine, we just tank the damage. It's not a big deal. Cool, making good progress. Flagra in under an hour? Let me take those. I'm not a speedrunner or anything. I don't have particularly high standards for how fast this goes, but first major boss in about an hour would be nice. I just need to remember which way. I think we go back one, right? Yes. There is an artifact here, I think, but I don't know if I... Alright, I need to... Can I get this one already? I don't remember. I feel like the answer is maybe. It's a maybe. Take care of this nest. Is there one more down? I'm gonna keep heading up just in case. So being very careful not to fall out here. Okay. I think there's one, like, kind of up top. Can you get out of my face? Jeez Louise. Give me that health. There it is. No, was this an artifact or is it a beam combo or something? I don't remember. Whatever, we'll find out because I'm gonna go through that door. Better believe I'm gonna go through that door. Okay. Or no, maybe this is just the way forward. No. It's a little bit less exciting. Regardless, I'm glad I remembered to scan the ones at the bottom, though. Yeah, this is the run up to the boss. Also, notice how the last save point was like a ways away. Which should be fine. Flagra is not usually a problem. No fairies to capture in a bottle here. It should be noted that for those who haven't played Metroid Prime, if you played a 3D Zelda, at least, you know, the ones that came out before Breath of the Wild, then you've kind of already played a Metroid Prime game. Like, these games are, or rather, Zelda games are kind of Metroidvania-ish. Some more than others, yeah, but like, yeah, you get a new ability, allows you to access new areas. Yeah, I forgot if you needed to use a missile or if you could just use a charge shot. Deepa-duppa-duppa-duppa-deepa-duppa-boop. Yeah, it's kind of like, what if an entire game was a Zelda dungeon, kind of. But it's kind of like also sort of in reverse, where it's like, well, what if... It's more like the 3D Zeldas are typically... I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, it's very old school Zelda dungeon-esque. Oh, that's right, I need to stun him. Motherfucker. Why are you turning that way? Oh, it's this one that opened up. Oh, no, wait. I think it's any of them. I just have to be conscious of, when there's only one left. Yeah, and I think that's why I like these games so much, is because I love the traditional 3D Zeldas. Some more than others, but I mean... I take those 5 games over, like, most games, if I'm being honest. Okay. He didn't land on me, which is good. Beautiful. Lagra in under an hour. We take those, man. I don't know why. I just historically, like, take a wrong turn somewhere or, like, whatever, and then it ends up taking me, like, longer than it should to get over here. Yeah, but once we get the Various Suit, we can head to Magmore for the first of, you know, 10,000 times that we'll be going through there. It's still invulnerable. Is this gonna work out? Okay, I think as long as yeah, he's gonna fall this direction, so we're Gucci. We're good. Flip. Let's go. Flagra defeated. We take those. I'm hoping the chat's still not glitched, but maybe it is. I'm just gonna put a test note in here. Just because I don't know what's going on. No biggie, though. And we finally get rid of this ugly-ass default suit. I actually don't hate it as much as I used to, but the various suit is way cooler. The shoulder pads and everything. The pauldrons. But iconic. It's lit. I think doesn't this just like circle me back somewhere? Maybe this takes me to Magmore. Oh yeah. Well, we don't have the right beam to deal with these guys yet. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's something we can do in here though. I just need to take care of these nests. Oh wait, I might need wave beam though. I think I do. Or no. Super missiles maybe? I forget what chord I think it's super missiles. Yeah. Well, there's something in here. Yep, here's the elevator to Magmore. Magmore Caverns. This... Do I... Does this lead me to that E-tank or something? We'll go through here. We'll do a little bit of bonus exploring. Dora would be proud. Just make sure I don't, like, roll off the ledge by accident. No, it's this room. Yeah. Okay. Right. Bum 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 bum. I'm trying to remember the timing for this. Yeah, I'm definitely shit. It's close. I'm like so close to being able to do it. Okay, I needed to place one in the air. It's like you have to wait till the last second There it is. Pro gamer strats. All for missile tank. That's like my main... What? That's my main gripe with like going for 100% in these games. It's like, I kind of view it more so as you pick up stuff along the way, and there's like enough scattered about. It's kind of like the moons in Mario Odyssey or something. And I've criticized Mario Odyssey here and there because I tend to prefer my, 3D platformers to be designed with the intent of 100%, like true 100%. Oh, that was worth it actually though, for the E-Tank. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna head back to the Magmore elevator though, I think. Because I need... Yeah, we need to go Magmore to Phendrana to get Boost Ball. And then I can get Space Jump. What's it called, though? Shit, I've lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. So, like... My thing is, like, okay, you go through all these bonus puzzles for, like, what, an extra missile expansion? When you probably already have... Like, assuming you already have plenty to get you through, right? So I think more so... Like, obviously these games are designed to be 100% to a certain extent, but I find them more satisfying to play where it's like you pick up what you need. If you're struggling, you have extra stuff you can go and get, but you don't really, like, need to get everything, sort of deal. I typically get all the E-Tanks in this game, though. That's more so because you kind of just sort of stumble upon most of them. Yeah, it's actually, like, not too unlike some of Nintendo's, like, more modern design philosophy. And granted, this was Retro Studios, it's not like one of their in-house, like, Japanese, like, actually at Nintendo sorts of teams, but... Well, no, because that could be applied to, like, other Metroid games, too, not just the Prime games. I think that leads to, like, potentially more interesting routing, too. This is the most remixed track in Metroid history, probably. I mean, it's a good one, but it's also, like... There's also a lot of other good ones that have not... that are, like, criminally underutilized. This is not the... Yeah, no, it's a different pillar. I think it's in the other magma pool room. And I think... Do you need super missiles? I don't remember. We're gonna be doubling back through here a bunch anyway, so I'm not too concerned. Oh, great. You bitch. Thankfully, once we get Space Jump, we don't have to worry about that. And that's part of this game's design that I do like. Like, you do come through Magmore a lot, but there's usually some kind of alternate path you can take. Not always, but sometimes. Give me that. Ba-da. And see, this room reminds me of Goron Mines in Twilight Princess. Obviously, this game came first. What? That didn't land? Oh, they take two, I think. Okay, okay, never mind. This, you can power bomb and you get a, like, a beam combination thing. Probably going for plasma. I think this is wrong, though. I think I want to ascend this room from what I'm remembering. Are you fucking serious? Did we really pass through enough rooms for these guys to respawn? Maybe barely. Might have been just enough. Just tank the poison. Going for that extra E-tank was a good call. Missile's low, that's a little annoying. Oh, and there's a missile drop, perfect. Yeah, there's something to scan here. Now, what am I thinking of? That you need space jump to get up on. Aha. Yes. This is what we want because I can get boost ball and then double back for space jump. And once you get space jump is when this game becomes actually... I don't want to say it hasn't been fun, but like it becomes more fun. Another point in Prime 2's favor because you get the space jump so early. It's like awkward position. But anyway... Also, you don't need a fully charged to break these, thankfully. Nice. Okay. So... yeah. This activates something. Yeah, the door directly above has opened, that's right. Destroy one door with a missile, another one opens. That's what they say. We'll take the save, sure. Take the save just because getting over here can be a pain in the ass. It's so satisfying playing these games with mouse and keyboard, though. And Nintendo's actually kind of doing it with their mouse mode shit on Switch too, which is pretty cool. But do we get a wave beam first? Probably, maybe? Yeah, there's like no reason to fight these guys. Like that's the only... not the only, but like that's one thing where it's just like, eh. Then again, getting locked into a room and like being forced to fight enemies doesn't always feel great. That's something that Prime 2 does more. But at least it gives you like more of a reason to fight them, I guess. There's a shortcut that I can access by, what's it called? Well, it's like, you know, you fight enemies if you need health, which is like kind of slightly counterintuitive. Because if you're already low on health, I guess it's a risk-reward thing, I suppose. I'm sort of low on missiles, which is maybe a reason to fight these guys. I think that's not. Proceeds to use more missiles. Yeah, this is a dead end. This is what I was thinking of. No, this must... do I need space jump? I mean, I for sure need space jump to get up there, unless I bomb jump, but... let's go around for now. Yeah, no, this is... This is something different. Yeah, this is boost ball. Sweet. Bum bum. Got some platforming going on. We get boost ball, we get space jump. Then I think I come back for wave beam. Oh, I'm so shit. I could tell I wasn't gonna make that as soon as I jumped. I was like, damn. Oh, they fall, so you have to... Yeah. That might be the first time I've ever failed that, actually. Funny enough. Get this bitch out of this way, dude. Boost ball. It's split. Yep, gotta show us that it's a half pipe. Yep, thank you. Cool. See, like, it's definitely better than an NPC or someone over the radio being like, Samus, you can now use your boost ball. But it's also like, y'all act like there weren't unskippable tutorial cutscenes in 2002, and it's like, but... So it's literally been a thing. Yeah, so now I think I go all the way back to Talon Overworld to get space jump. I wonder if I could... Yeah, I think you have to hit that pretty straight on. I think those hitboxes are intentionally, like, very precise, so that way you can't cheese it like that. Oh, that's right, because, yeah, Ridley flies over. Yeah. You need Plasma Beam to get the artifact that's over this way. Because you need to melt ice. So I think I just head back through Magmor, yeah? Pretty sure. You can make a save real quick, just as a precaution, I suppose. I don't think it'll be totally necessary, though. And yeah, like, the next major fight is not too far off, but still a ways off. Because I still need to come back here and get, like, thermal visor and stuff like that. I feel like there's a faster way back, though. Isn't there? There's another... I know there is, for a fact, another elevator that connects to Magmor. But maybe I don't have access to it yet. Yeah, that's a wave beam door. This door that's up there, I think I need wave beam to activate too. I mean, I can... No, that's where, like, the temple is with the artifact that I can't get. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else over there. I don't think anything that I need right now, though. Bup, beep, bup, bup, boop, beep, bup. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to take the other elevator to Talon or Chozo that's, like, on the other side of Magmor. Zoom out. Yeah, that's Vendrana Drifts. I don't think you're supposed to go all the way back here. I think I think you can just push through here. No missile drop is great. The lower door, though, because I think you need space jump to get to the higher door. Oh, nice. I think so. Although maybe this is the spider ball track one. Motherfucker. Oh my god. Yeah, I forgot these push you down. Get a bad cycle, it's just have to stand there, which is a little annoying. No, I think this is right. I mean, there's no like singular right answer, but I do remember. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to kill this thing just so I can get a more reliable bomb jump here. Although wait, this might be spider ball. No. I'm thinking of something else. Can I get this missile expansion now? This would appear to be a yes, but I need to WASD my way over there. It's a pain in the ass. Okay, nice. Flip. It's pretty nice. Okay. Okay, can control my momentum. Ruh-roh, jump. Okay. We're okay. And then this is a rail, so we're good to just speed along here. And then we lose the rail. Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, so this takes me directly to Talon Overworld, which is exactly what I want. This is the spider ball room. That's what I was thinking of. Beep up 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 boop, beep up. Yeah, there's only one exit. Isn't this near phase-on mines? Yes, I think so. Yeah, but now we get the... Oh, we got one of my favorite tracks in the game here. Once it kicks in. Plasma beam door at the top. I think that's what that is. You need X-ray visor, I think, to get up there anyway. Oh, no, you don't get the I'm so shit. You don't get... You still get the initial theme for now. So there's like a progression trigger that changes the Talon Overworld theme. Because I'm pretty sure you do get the other theme eventually in this area. Oh wait. Yeah, I forgot that's how you do that. And look at this. We're right where we need to be to get space jump. Not quite. Still getting my bearings. Almost there. Come on, you piece of shit. There we go. That's it. Just took some getting used to. Charge game. Bomb. And we can get a full heal and save at the ship, which is nice. Be careful not to fall off. Thanks, Omocho. It's lit. The game is officially fun now. Got our double jump. This is for sure record time for me. Not that this is, again, not that this is a speed run, but like, if this playthrough can be shorter than the last, it's like, that's kind of what I'm going for. Using my game knowledge to have a more efficient playthrough. Before we save, there is a missile upgrade that I can grab here. Now do I want to scan the artifacts? Also, is there anything over here, too? Oh, yeah. This is, where the wrecked ship is. The frigate. Bitches. The Phazon. Yeah, no point in going over there just yet. I have a bad habit of going to the wrecked ship before I'm supposed to, and then I get, not soft locked, but like, if you don't have gravity suit, you can only get so far. I think you get an E-tank as a consolation, but like, also wait a second, is there something up here? No, probably not, whatever, doesn't matter. Yeah, do I want to scan the artifacts? Like, I just don't really see a reason to do it when I'm pretty sure I know where the locations are. Especially, like, once the map gets filled in, and obviously, for most of them, it's best to just wait until you have power bombs. Which is quite a ways away. I mean, we're here, so might as well do it, right? I don't know the next time I'm actually going to naturally circle back here. I talk about wanting an efficient playthrough, and then I proceed to waste time doing things that I don't need to do, but... we can at least get this cutscene out of the way. The impact crater.
Recording to logbook.
Yeah, I don't think we can scan. I think there's a few of these that we can't scan, right? But I might as well just get this info in the logbook. Can't hurt as a reference. I feel like if they made the simple change of only requiring some of them, that would also, like, fix some of the pacing issues, but it's really, like, really, once you know where they are, it's really not that big a deal. Still annoying, yeah, but not like the worst thing ever. Very curious if Prime 4 is going to have some kind of scavenger hunt at the end, or if they're going to ditch that. Because I know with Prime 3, it's like, it has that, but you don't have to get all of them. So, there's that. Not even going to bother saving right now. So, think. With Space Jump, world map, Ice Beam, yeah, this is probably where I want to go. What's up, Space Cowboy? Because I'm pretty sure this is a Morph Ball Bomb blockage. That's Ice Beam. That's Wave Beam. Sun Tower, there's an artifact over here, but... Or sorry, there's an artifact in the Sun Chamber now. Or maybe, I don't remember when it spawns in exactly. I think we want to go here, though. Another option... Oh my god, what am I looking at? Jesus Christ, okay. There is that space jump area here as well. And then Fendrana, I need Wave Beam to go fight Sheegoth. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Wait, so I think this is correct. I'm pretty sure. So I just take this elevator, head up towards here. Let's just try that. This is where my memory gets a little bit fuzzy. Is this section of the game? So, bear with me. Sparkling water. Gotta keep hydrated. Something I tend to forget to do when I'm streaming. Yeah, so we want to take, the upper path. Shubadum bum 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 ba da dum ba dum bum bum ba da dum. Because once I have Wave Beam, I go fight Sheegoth. Or no, does that give me... No, because I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking, because Again, I don't have... Past this point, I don't have the item order exactly memorized, but I can intuit where to go once I have certain items. What's through here? Oh yeah, this is something, that's right. So wait a second. That's nothing. Oh yeah, this is just like an optional like grapple area. It also reminds me of Aruman Ocarina of Time. In Goron City, I want to say. This way is blocked off, or I think, yeah, because we have to go like the long way eventually to get the artifact over here, but eventually I'll be at this elevator and I'll try to just remember to go that way, because yeah, I'm pretty sure that's blocked off now. So we're heading here. Keep forgetting I have the double jump. Them sweet visor effects. I mean, I'm pretty much at full health, so I'm feeling pretty confident in terms of not needing to go heal. I did select veteran, didn't I? Granted, that just means it's like the original GameCube difficulty, I'm pretty sure. Blast this open. This is not what I was thinking of. Okay, so this is just a missile tank and a spider thing that we can't use, but well, I'll take the extra missiles. I mean, that's always a good find. This ended up being a bust. I'll try to retain that. Try to retain, you know, playthrough over playthrough, try to retain more and more information, right? It's never going to go perfectly. So now... So that's a dead end. But I think I want to head... No, I think this is right? Because then this leads to the other... Yeah, this is like the Chozo Ghost area is over here. I think that's correct. Might as well head that way while I'm over here. Jesus, these maps still confuse me slightly. Perspective-wise... So I have to take... It's the, yeah, the upper room. Man, I ate beforehand and I'm already hungry again. I probably could have made that, maybe? Can definitely make this. Love to see it. Yeah, this is... I think this is something now that I have space jump. Oh, maybe not. Ah, shit. Maybe, though. Maybe. Wait a second. Oh, it's just an E-tank. Well, that's still good, though. We take those. I think I'm supposed to head back to Magmore. Oh, well. This is a little bit of a bust. Then again, any side venture that leads to an extra E-tank can't really be truly a waste of time. Is there another exit through here? No. Just gonna damage boost my way through this. Oops. Yeah, so... I think this is correct, and then we take that upper path in Magmore. Probably. Let me just double check. I'm playing this on my PC via Prime Hack, which is basically a modification that allows you to play with mouse and keyboard. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the sun chamber is blocked off from this direction. So... I still want to head this direction, though, because I think Magmore is correct. I say as I've been incorrect several times. Yeah, it's a little... I know it's a little bit twitchy because of mouse and keyboard controls. It's very satisfying to play with this setup. Although I gotta say, there is a way to set up Prime Hack with controller, and I also think the Prime 1 remaster did a great job with its adaptation to a modern control scheme. So I need to head this way, and I wonder if I can get the Sun Chamber artifact or not. Oh, I see the issue though. I kind of have to go the long way because I don't think... God, I almost feel like this should be double jumpable. For the sake of like easier backtracking, but maybe I'm just making a mistake. I think I have to go this way. I probably should have just doubled back to Magmore via the Talon Overworld elevator, but it'll be okay. Not gonna bother with saving just because I have so much health. We don't really have a boss to deal with. This is correct, right? Yeah, it is. Back to this room. Oh yeah, I haven't been through this way because I didn't have Morph Ball before. I'm gonna check if the Sun Chamber artifact is already there. I'm just trying to think, like, can I damage the ghosts, though? Although maybe there's something preventing me from climbing Sun Tower. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Spider Ball. That's what it is. It's making sense to me now. It's coming back. Oh, no, you're good, dude. Dude, enjoy the pizza. It's alright. Chillin'. Playing Metroid Prime is always a good time. So can't complain too much. I am very hungry myself. But I will munch out on some leftovers later. I feel like now would be a good time to save. Because the thing is, like, you can't cheese saving and quitting like you can in, like, Hollow Knight, for instance. Where, you know, it spawns you back at your last bench, but with the progress that you attained and stuff like that. Which, like, honestly, that's kind of a godsend in certain circumstances. Although I've never used it in combat in that game. I actually tend to forget that that's actually an option. I also find that to be a little cheesy, but in terms of just exploration, you know, like with these games, it's just convenient to be able to, if I go the wrong way, I can simply, I can simply quit out and then get back to the entrance of Magmore if it is, the wrong way, but I'm pretty sure this is correct. Because now that I have Space Jump, I can jump over this little, like, Morph Ball puzzle thingy. Yeah. Exactly. And now... I don't think I want to go to Phendrana. This takes me to Talon Overworld. Root Cave. There's nothing for me over here, though, I don't think. Maybe I am supposed... Oh, no, Twin Fire... I think I just pushed through, maybe? I'm gonna go to the right. Yeah, because this... This is obviously all familiar, but it's more just like... Yeah. This is definitely something. I think there's an E-tank somewhere, maybe, too. Or maybe I'm thinking of artifacts. No, maybe both. So I have Boost Ball, which doesn't help me here. You bitch. In fact, I feel like Boost Ball is going to make things a little bit too unwieldy. Yeah, nice. And this reminds me of that room in the Fire Temple of Ocarina of Time. Where, like, the Wall of Fire, like, chases after you and shit. The comparisons are limitless. Also, all that for a missile expansion, but we kind of take those, it's fine. Oh. Oh, well, okay. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just head back this way. Extra missiles in the early game, never a bad thing. I want to go up here. Nice big health recharge. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's that one platform that's like just barely too high to regular jump to in the Goron Mines room over here. When I get around to restreaming the 3D Zeldas, those comparisons will be more apparent. Yeah, I can push forward to Twin Fires. Although I think that's the Spider Ball room. Didn't I establish that earlier? So I think I'm supposed to go up. Nice. Boom. Boom. Yeah, because don't you need Boost Ball? Use this. Nice. Ba, 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 ba. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Also, that's tick-tock, the sound a clock makes, not, yeah, nice artifact, okay. Not the way forward, but something that I do need to beat the game. I honestly forgot it was up here. Well, there's also the pillar one, though, but I think you need super missiles for that. Alright, so then where the hell am I supposed to go? Maybe it is... Maybe I do just go back to... Is Vendrana really correct? I mean, there's a... That's a dead... Yeah, because I don't have Wave Beam, though. But there's this door. And the thing is, I'm so close to the Vendrana elevator, But why am I getting so, like... lost? Maybe it's just been too long since I played this game. In full. Which, yeah, it's been over 2 years, since the remaster came out, but... The first hit on Magmore East, Chozo West. Oh, wait a second. I think Chozo West is the answer, is it not? Did I not take this elevator? Because it would put me over here. I think that might be right. How did I... Right, because that's the landing site. No. No, 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 no. No, this is just the elevator that you take to begin with. What am I saying? It's just, it's usually lined up. Yeah, east, west, I thought you said est. And the opposite of east, I thought you said west. That's my bad. I cannot read a compass, apparently. So... yeah, this is Spider Ball. Blocked. So it must be Fendrana, or it must be through here, but I'm pretty sure I need Spider Ball to get through here as well. I'm gonna head to Fendrana and see what's up. Which is through here, right? Yes. Because there... if I get not soft locked, but if I get if I hit a dead end because of wave beam, I'm gonna be a little annoyed. But I just, for the life of me, can't remember where. No, wave beam you get from beating the Sheegoth. So there must be. I think I'm like 90% sure. So that wave beam door must be. There must be like somewhere else that I'm like forgetting about for some reason. I think. I've said it like 5 times already, but. Yeah, I'm forgetting about this way, but I think that's incorrect. So is this doable? Nice. But I actually want to take this upper path, which is barely not doable. Like that. I guess in the meantime I can talk about like other stuff. So like the Radiant Dawn video should be going up for everybody soon. I think at around like 8-ish. If this is correct. Yeah, wave beam. I'm just gonna go this way because I needed space jump to break down that icicle right up here. But maybe I'm just gonna encounter a... I don't know. We'll explore, figure it out. There's always... it's like there's always one thing that I forget, and then it like causes me to... oh, because there's another door over here. There we go. No. Wait. That's just to the canyon. Shit. Hold up. What if I stay... if I stay on the upper path, it just takes me to the wave beam door that I can't access. How did I fuck this up so badly? Yeah. That is very bad. Have I done anything that would prevent me from wanting to soft reset? Maybe it is this, though. I'm gonna check this door over here, and this might be the answer. I just thought you needed wave beam to like activate something or other. Also, there's a missile upgrade up there. That's super missiles. Okay, never mind. This is certainly this is the right way. Certainly. I once again think I'm incorrect, but we'll find out. Because yes, you need plasma to melt this. Oh, there's one that's like... It's this one, isn't it? Brimstone. Yeah. There must be something I'm missing somewhere else, if this is not the answer. But that... Like, it's such an obvious statement, but... Yeah. Okay, promising. I remember this room, I do. If I was faster, I could have done that. This is... Okay. We figured it out. We got him. I have not made a save, but it should be okay. I feel like I said those exact words the last time I fought Sheegoth. Sheegoth? I should probably be missling more. I mean, the free aiming being so... Oh shit, I didn't even see you there. Oh, what the hell? Did its corpse freeze me? That's so weird. There it is. She got that under 2 hours? Could have been here probably within an hour and a half if I wasn't bad. What are you supposed to do with this? Yeah, right, they can absorb, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you're supposed to missile blast while she's breathing? Or no, after, I'm asked. I keep firing too early or too late. Ever happened to you fellas? Oh man. Alright, so it seems like you can get 2 shots in. That's a little early. If you don't fire early, that is. Yeah, it seems like 2 shots is kind of the... Dang. Man. They're too early again. Trigger finger. Yeah. Super easy fight. Not even a problem. Honestly, the only, like... Isn't the first difficult fight like Omega Pirate. Mostly if you like don't have enough power bombs to make it easier. I struggled hard on the Omega Pirate when I last streamed it. Definitely fared better in the oh right, yeah, it's just yeah. That's pretty lit. Also, wait, no, I forgot that in the Trilogy version you just have Spring Ball. I forgot. We have to come back with Plasma Beam later. Plasma Balls. Might as well just have Wave Beam up, right? Because it can open normal doors anyway. I forgot these guys get absorbed too. So there is that Plasma Beam door over here. I figure while I'm here, I should just do that. I am gonna save real quick though. Just as a precaution. Less so because I'm concerned about dying, but more so in the instance my game like crashes or some shit. Nice. So yeah, I don't think Sheegoth... I think Thardus is really what's considered to be like the next major boss like Flagra. Because Sheegoth is kind of just like a bigger version of a regular enemy, which we've already seen with like the Plated Beetle. I guess that's pretty much it, but... I don't know, the bosses in this game are kind of... Most of them are kind of lame. I like Thardus, and the Omega Pirate fight is pretty hectic and cool in that way too, because you're swapping visors and stuff like that, but a lot of the fights are just like standard guy but or larger, and it's not my favorite type of boss design really. And it's like, okay, yeah, you could argue the Ing in Prime 2 are kind of like that, but like not really though. Also, wait, yeah, this door just leads to Thermal Visor, I'm pretty sure, and then we can fight Thardus. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Yeah! We don't need Spider Ball for this. That's just like an optional way to kind of do it. But this is like a little puzzle room. There's a save room at the top. Oh, right. So, yeah. So that opens the thingy, and then we spin this to get the water flowing. Bum, 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 bum. Or it opens the other two, and then the water starts flowing, I want to say. No, I lied. Da-da-da-da-da. It's up there. Bum, 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 bum. If I remembered I had Spring Ball, I could have done that bomb jump earlier easier. Then it's kind of a flex to do it the normal way. So I'm pretty sure I can just ride this up to the top, yeah? No, I lied. It's a me, Mario. No. This... I think you need thermal to... No, you need super missiles to break it. That's what it is. But there is a save room over here, which I will take. But there was also... There was that Morph Ball slot around halfway down. And I forget what that does, or what's in there. I vote we just ignore it until I can't. Oh, that's a one-shot for some reason. Okay. Space Pirates. See, Space Jump is like the first point where this game gets better, and then once you get Thermal Visor, like I love this whole set piece. I mean, it's a little tedious, but like I love the set piece once you get Thermal Visor and you're like forced to, like, just the visor effects and stuff like that are so fucking cool. Right, and I forgot. Yeah, Wave Beam can like stun these guys too, I think. Charge shot and a missile. What's through here again? Ah, map. We'll take that. Yeah, it is very PS2, Xbox, GameCube gen vibes. For sure. It's like an older style of shooter. I mean, this game came out the same year as Halo. I think, right? No, Halo might have been... I don't remember. I know Prime 2 went up against Halo 2, which is stiff competition. Although, then again, one of them... I guess Prime 2 did have a multiplayer mode, but, like... Come on, though. And the thing is, I think... Don't quote me on this, but I think some of the old Retro Studios devs talked about how, like, if they could go back in time and, like, not make a multiplayer mode and instead put that effort into the single-player campaign, they would have. I want to say that is a quote that exists. I'm trying to fire a missile and I'm being ass. Oh, the charge shot missile thing isn't... That one worked. A charge shot plus missile thing is really a Prime 2 adage. But yeah, and then like this game does kind of become a different beast when you start scanning stuff and reading the lore and stuff like that, and that's, again, that's cool, I respect it, but I'm also like... At this stage of my experience with this game, I don't necessarily want to spend my time doing that, per se. Shit. Running quite low on missiles. No, I actually have not looked at the Game Awards nominees. I forgot to check that during my lunch break. That would have been... There you are. Oh. I'm playing like shit right now. Forgive me. Oh shit, I'm actually ass. Cool. Yeah, hit me with the Game Awards nominees. I really don't give a shit, like, in the long run about like who wins or whatever, but it's a curiosity thing. It's fun to make predictions and stuff like that, but I really don't take it that seriously. I watch the Game Awards for the announcements of games that I can play. as opposed to giving a shit about a game that I played and enjoyed necessarily. Like, yeah, it's great for the devs, but it's like players getting overly invested in it is like weird to me, I guess. Like, I get it, because gaming, you know, pretty much everything these days is so tribalistic, right? It's like, I want my thing to win. It's like, I really just don't. I win by playing the game. You know what I mean? Like, we win by playing the games in question, as opposed to worrying about what games journalists are deeming to be worthy of praise or whatever. And I wonder if my predictions were on point in terms of like who the nominees were going to be. It's usually just like the top 6 highest Metacritic scores, usually. Not always, because Metacritic doesn't tell the whole story, but you know. It's the same people giving the Metacritic scores that vote on this shit, so yeah. So reactivate this. Ugh. You know, I don't want to speak too soon, but I am kind of looking forward to giving Prime 3 another shot. Because there are aspects to Prime 3 that I like. I can appreciate the bombast, I can appreciate, you know, the variety of locales and stuff like that, sure. Not that these games don't have that. Oh, this is Super Missiles, right? I lost my train of thought. Save room. Yes, please. Yeah, right, we get super missiles and then thermal, like, immediately. If I remember, I'll probably just turn down the anti-aliasing even more before next stream. We'll keep this on. These guys reflect this. Expedition, Death Stranding 2, Bonanza, Silksong, Hades 2, and Kingdom. Kingdom Come was the one that I wasn't sure on. What was I thinking? What was the other, game I was saying? I forget. Good for Kingdom Come, though. I've heard great things about Kingdom Come Deliverance, too. Hey, what's up? Playing through the game on hard mode. Nice. Nice. Hyper Prime 4. I'm very excited for Prime 4. I'm keeping my expectations in check just because of, you know, I mean, as you should with anything, but I'm excited to play it. I'm amped to play a Metroid Prime game. I guess technically it's a Switch game, so like that's 2 generations of hardware, but it is releasing during the a 3rd generation after the Wii, which is kind of scary. Best narrative, Yote KCD, Expedition, Death Stranding, and Silent Hill. I feel like Expedition's gonna sweep a lot of categories. I'm still waiting for that like update that they're gonna put out to play it. And plus I just have like many other games on my plate already. I've not started Trails yet. Not the remake, but the original. But I did play a little bit more of Lost Judgment last night. And I think my Witcher 3 replay is just gonna kind of take a back seat. And I'll just kind of jump into that as like a comfort game. Nice. Alright, I don't have the beam combos. I'm playing like shit. Oh, we survived. There's always a tricky spot, though. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Prime 4. I feel like the internet's so reactionary these days, but it's like, with the motorcycle thing, I'm like, yeah, it didn't show well. But to me, it just looks like leaning even heavier into the 3D Zelda inspiration. That clearly Prime 1 and really any, like, adventure-esque game post-1998 were inspired by, right? Is this... Oh, I need plasma for this? Damn. I, like, totally forgot about that. Okay. So I'll have to come back anyway. This is the... I always do this. I always do this in this room. What's it called? To me, the motorcycle area just looks like Hyrule Field, circa Ocarina of Time. Which, like, look, is that the greatest thing to be doing to your game in 2025? I don't know. We'll have to see, right? But the instant jump to, like, it's open world. It's like, can you guys, like, play a video game older than 2017, please? The Metroids going on here. But I think what I'm most interested in is how they handle Sylux. Because there is the potential to... There is the potential to make him the most compelling villain in Metroid history. Just by making him an actual character. And that's what I'm, like, kind of hoping for. Is, like, if they actually make Sylux feel threatening through his, like, screen presence, I'm here for it. And I guess whether that's him talking or not, I'm assuming that he's gonna be voiced. But, yeah, the potential there is so cool. Well, it's so high, right? And I love that little guitar riff that he gets in that, like, re-reveal trailer from a while ago. Activate this elevator. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only thing I need in here is this way. So I'm just gonna ignore the Metroids. Head down towards thermal. Although I'm a little bit wary of my health status right now. No health drops. Okay, great. There we go. I still find strafing, like, just a little bit awkward. Or not strafing, but, like, jumping. Like, dodging, so to speak. On mouse and keyboard. Shit. Oh, oh, no, wait, never mind. Thought it was out of missiles for, like, 2 seconds. Right, I need to scan... Yeah. That's one. I probably shouldn't have jumped all the way down. That was a mistake. Best art direction. Interesting. Best performance. Expedition voiced cast. Yote Silent Hill. Fair enough. Do they reckon... Is it just the English VAs, though? Who am I kidding? This game journalists we're talking about, come on. They're not going to acknowledge the original voice cast of Silent Hill. Like the, you know, the Japanese voices, you know, like the language the game was written and, you know, directed in. Unless I'm mistaken. Like, it makes sense, but also, like, I don't know, sometimes, like, dubs, it doesn't matter, like, how good of a performance a dub actor gives sometimes. Like, sometimes just it doesn't translate as well as listening to, like, the emotion in the voices of the Japanese cast. But that's, like, less of a concern these days, I guess. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Unless it's a Japanese-American actor or Japanese actor who did the English, voices. Alright, hopefully your guys' eyes won't bleed too badly. I love these visual effects, but I know, like... Alright, yes, why is the tutorials text still on screen, though? Also, that's an ice door. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so I have to come back with Ice Beam. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna do my best to ignore these guys if possible. Assuming the door at the top is not locked. Because now that I have thermal, I can see, like, the electric switches that I can hit through, like, breakable objects, but I also... No, I have super missiles. And yeah, this kind of shit. This thing is always fucking annoying. Bum ba dum bum bum. Bum ba dum bum bum. It's so cool you can see him hanging from the ceiling and shit. This shit's so cool, dude. I'm hoping that visors and stuff are in Prime 4, because this is like... If I had to pick like one singular thing that I most enjoy about the Prime games, it's the visor effects. Like, not just literally thermal and X-ray and dark visor and stuff like that, but like when you walk, like when it gets all staticky and like Samus's vision is affected and stuff like that. We get that missile tank here in a second. Should probably gone for it when the lights were on, but then I wouldn't see... Oh, what the fuck? Okay. I'm trying to tell... Can I stand on this? No. So how do I get over here? Hold up. Yeah, that's it. Kind of. I need to hold, mess. I know this is actually the way to do it, but I think this is one way. Almost. There we go. Shit. Oh shit. Dumbass. Damn it. Yeah, I should have done this when the lights were on. Son of a bitch. Oh, there's an E-tank. Oh shit. Fuck yeah, boy. Alright, we definitely want to kill this thing. So that it doesn't bother us. Did I not kill it somehow? There we go. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, whoops. Got a spring. Got a spring. Spring mints, motherfucker! That's very hard to do with WASD, dude. If it was an analog stick, I would be having a much easier time with this. We'll try it one more time. One more time. I'm fucking ass. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm done. No, no, no. Let's go. Screw this. I'm done attempting this garbage. Oh my god. There's no way to cheese this, I don't think, either. It's so clunky using, how do I... Oh, right. I just double jump up here. Yeah, using WASD to move in third person, I just cannot get used to. Okay. We made it. Got thermal. Almost out of here. See, I like the set piece, but then backtracking in thermal is a little tedious. I don't think I need to save just because I am basically at full health. Damn. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, fuck me. I wanted the health drop. Why did it not give me the health drop? Where am I looking? Yeah, because now I just head over to Thardus and I get Spider Ball. Yeah, we just head back this way. I'm pretty sure. So just fall down and go to the left. Right? Yeah. Just try to ignore these guys. Bow, 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 bow. I'm gonna make a save. Thardus is usually not an issue, but I'd rather not have to go through that again. Hold on. I wonder where would be a good stopping point, though. I'm down to keep playing. Like, normally Thardus is kind of like a good stopping point, because I sort of consider like, oh right, you have to, I think, blast this off with a super, and then what's it called? I kind of consider like Flagra, Thardus, and the Omega Pirate to be like, and Meta Ridley obviously, and Metroid Prime, but to be like the major bosses, and most of the others are kind of mini bosses, but they're spread apart so far. Like you fight Flagra pretty quickly, and then Thardus, as you can see, is pretty early, but then like Omega Pirate isn't for a while. And I'm struggling to remember. I'm struggling to remember like what you even fight mini boss wise before then. There's like the sentry drone you fight with a power bomb and stuff like that. I guess, and lots of like Chozo ghosts and space pirate mobs. But yeah, this first game, great game. Like again, I love this first Metroid Prime game. It's just paced like kind of awkwardly, in my opinion. And the winner is Rocky. I'm trying to remember if wave is more effective here or if it's yeah. Oh yeah. Oh right, and then yeah, you destroy it IRL, yeah. I'm playing like shit. I'm also cornered, which is bad. Now we activate thermal again, and it changes somewhere else. Maybe I want to change back to power beam. If this actually does damage, maybe it doesn't. No, it does. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. Also, yeah, I'm unsure if plasma is, or sorry, not plasma. Wave is more effective or not. Also, I keep accidentally changing my beam when I'm changing my visor. I need to stop doing that. Yeah, the ice effects are so cool, though. That was not a intended pun. That's my fault. Actually landed. Nice. Yeah, if only I had extra super missile capacity. Oh, I was like, what do you... Can you, like, do something? There it is. Oh, shit. I don't really feel like I'm... Maybe hyper mode would have been the play, but I would have needed to... Because I don't have my old save, I would have had to, use a gecko code or something to unlock it. But it's chill. Another unintended ice pun. There it is. Right, and this is the second half of the fight. Where his weak point is just like at the top there. Nice. I can barely see what I'm doing. Yeah, see the thing though with hyper, like, I kind of wish that enemies were more threatening, but I don't really want them to have more health. You know? Like because I feel like I've proven that I can, you know, fight this thing and like do the pattern and stuff like that, but the bosses have so much HP though. I guess we can use our last couple of missiles if they would land. I don't remember getting hit by him this many times, though, when he's rolling, but maybe I'm just playing like ass. Oh. Alright, that was kind of sick. I needed to dodge the other way before, though. It's like you gotta kind of alternate. Also, I'm sure you can break these. You can break these to get extra missiles and stuff, but... Actually, shit. Bruh. Oh, I thought you were gonna roll with your weak point facing me more quickly. Stop blocking my shots. Dude. Like, this is just annoying at this point. Oh my god. I'm definitely not playing my best, but it's also like, dude, stop rolling. I see him rolling, I'm hating. Indies list makes sense. RPG. Monster Hunter Wilds is nominated for... I mean, I guess it's an action RPG, kind. It's not really an RPG, though. Monster Hunter is not really... I don't know. I wouldn't classify it as that. But I guess they were strapped for nominees, I guess. Is that true? What about Trails? That's kind of whack. That's like the one nom that I've seen thus far that's a little whack. Battlefield 6, Doom the Dark Ages, Ninja Gaiden 4, Hades 2, and Shinobi for Best Action. Fair enough. Best Action Adventure. Right, because Indie was like after the cutoff last year, I think. Oh, there's some FGC representation in the esports category. That's cool. You're right that I don't care that much, but I think that's neat. Lit. So is it Shift, I think? No, it's... Yeah, I definitely had the controls mapped differently. I think I had missiles mapped to right click. What is shift mapped to? Shift is mapped to grapple lasso in Prime 3, I think. And it's like I'd have to edit the textures on the UI, but... Or just like swap some of them around. But I think it might be low-key worth it. I mean, I guess holding right-click for lock-on has made sense, though, but like shift... I'm trying to, like, maybe shift... I think I used to have it where it's like shift is lock-on, right-click is missiles, as opposed to F. I think that might be what's kind of throwing me off slightly, too. This is another Magmore Caverns. I forget what's... Oh, that's an ice beam door, so I can't even do anything with that. Yeah, I might move some of the controls around. But then again, maybe having Spider Ball on mouse might be better. This is a save room, so we'll take that. Oh, well, that's lovely. Should have thought about that. Let me go grab a missile real quick so I can... No missile drop, that's great. There is stuff here, though. There's something in this room. I don't think it's anything mandatory, but I don't have the missiles to go and save, so... Oh, wait a second. I have to activate one of these first, right? Door sealed. Best score, fair enough. Most anticipated. I mean, that's gonna be GTA 6, obviously. I really want to go save. I need to remind myself how this room works. Because I don't think you're supposed to damage boost in... No, that doesn't make sense. I don't think. I'm pretty sure this is an elevator. No, this is a power bomb blockage. Yes. This is an exit from Phazon Mines, I think. So Ice Beam is the next thing I need to get. I kind of just have to keep going because I don't have a missile to open the save room door. So I just need to be kind of careful. Okay. I thought you had to move 2 rooms for the enemies to respawn. Am I misremembering something? Alright, we're okay, we're okay, we're okay, we're okay. Cutting it very close. I should have thought to conserve my missiles for this very purpose. We're chill. I'm gonna be real. I didn't know that they did a Splinter Cell show. Interesting. And by interesting, I mean I don't really care about adaptations. It's like we talked about the other day. It's like Did we not move past trying to have video games be legitimized through other mediums? Like, the Mario Galaxy games are some of my favorite games ever. I don't really care about the Mario Galaxy movie, like, at all. I still haven't seen the first one. Okay, wait, Ice Beam is... Is it in here? I know there's, like, this is the Spider Ball room. No, Plasma's in here. Because there's that Ice Beam door at the top. Yeah, this is the Plasma room. That's right. Okay. I think... That was funny. Best strategy... Fair enough, yeah. I'm very excited to play FF Tactics once I get around to it. I think we just trust in the map design here and just follow this new path. I'm pretty sure we go get grapple. No. No. I was thinking gravity and I said grapple for some reason. Motherfucker! Also, wait a second. Which pillar is it that I have to super missile? I think it's... Also, I don't even have the number of missiles I need to super missile anyway. And I'm pretty sure it's a scannable pillar. Die. We'll be back through here at some point. Yeah, spider ball track, okay. Do I like it on right mouse more than I like it on shift? I guess so, because I don't have to, like, I don't know. So this is the elevator to Talon Overworld West. No, Ice Beam is next, yeah, because we go to Chozo Ruins and get Ice Beam in that one room with, like, the frog guys. So let me remind myself... because this was Spider Ball, yeah, so we go back to the furnace. That's what... Yeah, okay, now it's all coming together, okay. So... I just take this elevator here, I believe. I don't think it makes sense for me to push all the way... Yeah, that makes 0 sense. So I'll just take this. Take this! It's no use. Best family game... Why is Best Family Game kind of stacked, though? What the hell? Usually it's like whatever Nintendo put out, but it's like... You'd think it'd be Bonanza, but like, maybe? Technically there's co-op, I guess, but... I don't know. Oh, this is my jam. This is my jam! I hope you guys can hear the music pretty clearly, because it's so good. Talon Overworld Depths and Phendrana Drift's Depths. Depths, if I could speak English. Bangers. Lo-fi bangers, dude. Yeah, so we take the Chozo. Take the Chozo path here. I'm down to push a little bit further. Still not even at 3 hours, I mean. The further ahead I push... How funny would it be, though, if this was 2 sessions? And it's just like part 1 and then finale. But no, I think it'll end up being 3 if I had to guess. But I guess we'll see. Pushing ahead now allows me to potentially do a shorter stream on Wednesday. If I feel so compelled. So now... Yeah, we take this path. What was preventing me... Oh, I can get this artifact and then loop through. Let's do that. Because I needed Spider Ball. Yeah, let's get that artifact, because it's kind of a pain in the ass, otherwise. And we can just kind of loop through, I think because the plant's clear. No, this is wrong. This way. Right? Yes, because I can't actually jump that high up here, unfortunately. Really, it would make sense to... If I ever come up from that Magmore elevator, but I don't remember if that's actually something that will happen naturally. Shooba-doop-bop, beep-bop-ba-dee-da-dee, booba-doop-bop, bop-bop-ba-da-da-da. Just multiplayer. Wonder if Arc Raiders is gonna win just for recency. I'm still not even totally sure what an extraction shooter is. Or like what the loop is. Because I keep hearing that term thrown around and I'm like... I don't know what this is. But I'm also not really a multiplayer guy, to be fair. To be fair. That's right, yes. I'm just not used to taking... Oh, I'm ass. I usually go... No, never mind. I don't know. Usually I'm coming up from that elevator. I hope that this artifact is acquirable now, otherwise I'm gonna be a little upset. I don't see why it wouldn't be, though. Oh, okay, yeah, but I have super missiles now, so I think I can do this. I just need... more missile drops. That is the problem. Are you serious? So wait, will they respawn now? Yeah. Can these guys even drop missiles? Am I the unluckiest person on Earth? That's actually true, but yeah. The unluckiest Prime player, maybe. Maybe they can't drop missiles, or maybe I just need to be like at full health before they'll drop missiles. Are there enemy spawns somewhere nearby? They can't... I'm pretty sure all enemies can spawn missiles, right? Like, why would these guys just randomly not be able to spawn missile drops? What a load of shit. Dude, what? And no help? The Metroid Prime one, not Metroid 1. Come on now. There it is. Okay, so they can drop them. I'm just unlucky as fuck. What else is new? Alright. And then the other two are... where? Maybe I need to destroy the hives, I think. That's probably what it is. I just don't want to... I don't want to deplete my resource of, missiles. That's not correct. Okay. Oh, wait a second. I mean, that's incorrect, but it reminded me that you can look up here. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I gotta be careful because I'm pretty sure these break. Yeah, exactly. Beautiful. Yo, man, wow. Yeah, there's the fucking ghosts. These bastards. Give me that health. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom. Maybe thermal to view these guys? I forget. No. I think you can use X-ray later on. Oh no, you can view them with thermal, kind of. Actually landed that, which is nice. I don't know why that keeps changing me to wave. Am I just holding it too long? Dumbass. I would use missiles, but I don't want to run out. Also, I'm not even sure if these guys are affected by missiles or not. Okay, that's one down. That's two. Nice. Open your pants. Great. Another artifact? Look at that! Early game artifacts. You love to see it. Yeah, and now we head this way towards the furnace for Ice Beam. TM13 Ice Beam. Shooba-doop bop beep bop ba dee da dee booba doop bop 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 ba da da da. We take Beyonce's advice, go to the left. Save? Might as well. That's about all the notable ones. A lot of the nominees make sense. I can see it. Lots of Expedition 33, lots of Silk Song. Death Stranding 2 is on quite a bit of categories as well. Makes sense. I will eventually do a video on Silk Song, I'm sure. I still have all my... Well, not all my entire playthrough, but I still have a lot of good, great footage recorded. But I think I'm gonna wait. Like, I don't know if Team Cherry has announced that they're gonna do DLC. Like, I assume so. So that's why I kind of want to wait until it's, until that's, like, all done and everything. Before I talk about it. And also because the conversation around that game was, like, very annoying. Thank God for Spring Ball. More... Oh no, not more ghosts yet. Ghosts spawn in here later. That's an ice beam door. I'm pretty sure this is correct, though, because ice beam is, like, around here somewhere. Wave beam... Right. Let's see if I can get this. Nice. That was kind of fun. I don't think I care about this. I want to conserve my missiles exactly. Shoobity doobity 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 shoobadoop bop beep bop buddy duddy. No health drops. I guess I was at full health. Never mind. Never mind. This room. Oh, great. Okay. You can actually ignore them when you double back through some of these rooms. So it's like not all terrible. Oh, it's just the one. Okay. At least for now. We can actually do this multiple times. You get, like, different rewards for the different beams. I'm surprised that procced. That I definitely did not gain enough elevation to actually land in his hands, I think. Oh, mess. Strike! Cue the Wii Sports cut in. Nice spare. Like, whatever. I don't remember what he says. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, don't quite have Ice Beam yet, but I can do the wave one. You do have to kill the ghosts if you want to, like, do these, though, I think? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so this, like, changes the track. A new path has been... What am I saying? A new path has been opened. Yo. Nice. This Chozo guy has a nice little bowling room, you know? Oh no, that's just the require. No. You get rewards for the ice and the plasma one. That's what it is. Damn it. We get ice beam soon enough anyway. Pretty sure one of the rewards is an E-tank, so it like actually is worth it. This drains the water. No, never mind. You have to blow up the thing down here. Whoops. Was it telluric alloy? Is it bombs? Yeah. Can I do this without killing the frogs? No. I think I have to kill one. Oh wait, in fact, I think I want to get eaten by the frog that's up top here. Like, launch myself high enough to where it just, like... I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I actually didn't need to. Okay, this is a save room. With an alternate path. And I'm trying to remember... Pretty sure Ice Beam is, like, not through here? I think this leads to an elevator? Maybe? No, it's through here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Just out in the open, like that. We take those, I suppose. Nice. It's lit. Bum 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 bum. Shooba da ba dee ba doo ba dee ba. This is the elevator. Elevator? I hardly know her. Terrible. Talon Overworld South. Let me remind myself. I think there's another elevator over here, maybe, but I just want to remind myself what's over this way. Yeah, I think Expedition 33 is going to sweep a lot of the categories. But it's probably going to be the kind of thing where it's like, it's similar to when these games journalist types make like a top 10 list or something, and it's like, they try to, it's like, okay, if this game gets Game of the Year, then we'll give this other game the other category to give them a little bit of a nod, even though technically we would have picked this other game instead if we were purely just picking who did the best in each category. So you'll probably see some of that, which I think it's fair in this case to like want to spread the field, because like only the #1 game getting recognition is like it would kind of suck if they. But so this is also Talon Overworld, right? Talon Overworld East. I thought you said West. Chozo Ruins West. This is Talon Overworld South. This is Talon Overworld East. Oh my fucking god, I keep clicking the wrong button. I think one of them leads here to the frigate crash site, but I don't have gravity suit yet. So I don't really want to be over there. Don't I just want to go back to Fendrana for gravity suit? There's an ice door somewhere. Like that, I need plasma to get the artifact. Yeah, the ice door in the research core, I think. Yeah, because that leads to the depths. I'm pretty sure that's correct. That's a little annoying. Magmore Cavern South. That's this one, which is closest to Talon Overworld West. Talon Overworld West. It's this one, which is Chozo Ruins West. I think this is correct. some channels that I follow have been praising KCD2 pretty much all year. To the point where I'm very curious to check it out, but I feel like I should play the first one. But at the same time, like, I'm not a big fantasy guy, in particular if there's no, like, fantastical element, so I'm kinda, like, unsure how much I'm really gonna click with it, I guess. But it'd be worth trying. This is incorrect. No, wait, does it matter? It doesn't really matter, but I think if I take that other elevator, it puts me closer. So I'm gonna double back, I think. I don't know why I did that. This is the way that I want to go after I have gravity suit and I go to the wrecked ship. Or the whatever. I'm speaking in Super Metroid terms, but you know what I mean. Boop beep up, boop beep up. Boop beep up, boop beep boop. It's just like. Yeah, I always get these elevators confused. Another nice thing about Prime 2 is that the areas are more segmented. I hope I hope I love Prime 2 as much as I did my first time through, even like with less frustration since I, you know, have more experience with it now at least. No, wait. This is... Okay, I guess we might as well explore here. I don't really know what I can exactly do. Because I know I need X-ray, and I know I need power bombs to really reliably do most of this. But maybe I can get something out of it. I thought I could do something cool there, but apparently not. Yeah, I know you're supposed to... I'm trying to do cool shit, and I fucked it up. Oh, that's right, because that's like an exit from Phazon Mines, maybe? Yeah, I was like, you can for sure, like, just do it that way. I don't think there's anything else to do here besides powerbomb this open, right? Yeah. So I actually did take the correct elevator, and you need X-ray to get up there, I'm pretty sure. So we'll double back again. I just want to get to Talon Overworld, like... a part of Talon Overworld that's connected to other shit. Then we can get Gravity Suit, go to the wrecked ship, which is where we get... Grapple? I think? Something like that? Hope you enjoyed the knee shot right here. Savor it while it lasts. I'm being weird. Yeah, so if we just head back here and we just head to the frickin' Magmore to Fendrana path, I think that's what we want to do. Use that ice door that's like at the bottom of the research lab, which is all the way the fuck on the other end, and there's no other way to access it, I think, which is like a little annoying. But that's part of the game. Yeah, so fair enough. And honestly, like, this game is not long enough for this kind of shit to really be, like, that annoying. And plus, that was self-inflicted. Like, if I had... As someone who's played it through it before, at least, like, if I had recognized, like, oh, I actually should be here, that would have been better. And I don't think there's any sort of shortcut that I can unlock. Like, I can open the door that's over here, but... It's like, for what, though? I need to, like... I need to go get Gravity Suit. Yeah, and this is another moment where you circle back to the ship. It's very Super Metroid-esque in that way. And, like, you know, it's the same thing with the music changing on your return to the area where your ship is in. Yeah, so very clearly, like, obviously very Super Metroid-inspired, because that was the most recent Metroid game when this game came out, since Fusion launched on the same day. Thank God this took inspiration from Super Metroid instead of Fusion, personally. But, what's it called? Also, obviously, clearly Ocarina of Time, right? And, like, by virtue of that Majora's Mask, but, like, really Ocarina of Time. The 3D Zelda formula, you know, what 3D action-adventure games were taking inspiration from back then, you know? And games like Soul Reaver and stuff like that, too, yeah. This is true. But I think Soul Reaver came out after Ocarina, I want to say, maybe. But probably maybe not long enough after for it to be inspired, but I don't know. They kind of did similar things. Soul Reaver 1 has too many block puzzles. In my opinion, it's still a cool game, though. I enjoyed playing through those. Magmore Caverns East. I think this is correct, and then I just take a Phendrana, yeah. Yeah, let's just head to Magmore. Magalas. It's called Magmore Caverns because, I don't know. Some joke in there about having to go back there a million times. And that elevator is... I'm getting turned the fuck around. Turn the fuck around. I am lost on talent. I don't know what I'm saying. Yes, I think this is correct. Beep bop bop boop beep boop. But yeah, I do want to check out that new Pokemon XD ROM hack that's floating around, Director's Cut. There's some changes in there, like some type changes and ability changes where I'm kind of like, this doesn't really make sense, but I'm kind of open to it. Because ultimately I'm just looking for something that's like kind of fun and, you know, roughly balanced and stuff like that, so. Phendrana North. Or Phendrana South. Oh, wait a second. This is the other... Wait. Yes, so I want to go to Phendrana South. I think that's going to be more efficient. So... Oh my god, I keep picking the wrong thing. So I want to head directly in front of me. Right. Just double check. Yes. Pretty sure this is correct. Oh wait, can I get Plasma Beam now then? Wait a second, where is that room at? I think it's here, is it not? Geothermal Core? I think... We'll stumble upon it again. Can I really get Plasma this early, though? Something about that doesn't seem right. I think I need Grapple. Also, I need to find the pillar that you break for an artifact. But I think it's on the other side. Maybe it's here, though. I'm gonna just... No, okay. Yeah, because it's in here. But again, I think I need grapple beam. Right? Motherfucker. Maybe, yeah, probably. I'm pretty sure. If there is some way to sequence break this, that, yeah, no, you need grapple. Because you grapple up there, and then you lower the platforms, and you spider ball around. Okay, yeah. So I think it's gravity, grapple, and then plasma, I want to say, if memory serves. Which clearly has not been to the greatest extent. Yeah, and then it's through here, and there's a save room also, which is helpful. I just ignore these guys. Let's make a save. Bup beep bup bup boop beep boop. I'm getting pretty hungry though. I could play longer. Like I'm not like, you know, looking to like for an excuse to stop playing necessarily, but I have to end it eventually. I'm not going to do this all in one sitting. That's for damn sure. Maybe once I get gravity suit, maybe that'll be a good stopping point. Because then I can head back to my ship, and then we can do wrecked ship from there the next time. Because I think I used to do like longer stream, or sorry, shorter streams. Because I remember I like split this playthrough up. Oh, wait a second. Fuck. Oops. I split this playthrough up into like smaller chunks, but yeah. Don't accidentally take the elevator. I'm praying that this is a way to get through here, as opposed to having to go all the way to the bottom of the thingy. Yeah, you need plasma to get that E-tank. It's really close to where you get plasma, though, relatively, right? That we were just talking about. So yeah, there's a couple of wave doors here. Yeah, this just leads into the research core. Yeah, so this is just like a way to backtrack. So now we're looking for... There's an X-ray something or other here as well. I think you need it. I don't think you can just like... Oh, right, because there's an upper and lower path here too. Another banger. Grapple guy. What the shit? Why did that actually work though? Oh my god. Ice beam. Get fucked. Bum 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 bum. Need plasma, I think, to melt the ice. Boo ba ba ba. Save room. And then this is one of few Metroid games where you need to go underwater before getting gravity suit. I think it's this, Fusion, and Dread. I think all the other ones you can avoid underwater areas before gravity suit. Although I guess to be fair, there is no gravity suit in Metroid 2 or 1. So really it's just Super Metroid where you get it. in the wrecked ship. Because, yeah, Prime 2, before you get the... whatever they call it. It's not a gravity suit, but it's like the propeller thingy. Whatever it's called. The equivalent to gravity suit. This is X-ray, I think. This is the X-ray room, I want to say. But yeah, usually... maybe it's because my first Metroid game was Super Metroid, but... my first instinct is to, like, try to avoid underwater areas prior to gravity suit when you really... in more instances than I was remembering, you have to go underwater first. I love the way Dread handled it, though, like using the grapple beam to get around quickly prior to getting the actual gravity suit. That shit's sick. Okay. So that's grapple, so I have to go this way. I kind of fucked that up because now I'm underwater without a paddle. Where's my paddle? Samus, where's your paddle? Yeah, I fucked that up pretty majorly. I just take these these platforms that I just dropped. Yeah, I should probably try using those. Oh man. Boom, boom, beep, boom, beep, boom. Whoop, 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 whoop. I love the visor effects, like how you can see your eyes. It's like so creepy, but like cool at the same time. Motherfucker. Oh my god. Because yeah, it's scary. It's kind of scary to like go in this underwater area where you're super slow and immobile prior to hitting gravity, but it's like literally right here. Very video gamey. And like, there's pros and cons to that, right? I don't know if I talked about this earlier, but like Prime 1 is very video gamey. You got forest area, desert area, magma area, ice area, and the upgrades are just kind of like there, you know? Like Prime 2, it's like, okay, the Ing steal your shit and they're using it, and then you fight the ones who are using it and you get the power back. Like that to me feels like a little bit more natural. Like, yes, it's like, okay, why are there spider ball rails or whatever, but you could chalk that up to being like, this is some kind of machinery that's exposed that happens to be magnetic. Like, there are ways to like talk around that, whereas this game is a little bit more overtly gamey in its like environments, and I don't know, I like it when the types of environments are like shaken up. Also, this is the wrong way. Like Prime 2, it's desert, which admittedly Aegon Waste is like not the most interesting area ever, but then it's desert and then swamp and then like city, kind of like technology is like sort of the theme. I think that's dope. Sanctuary Fortress is one of my favorite locations in any video game, and the fact that it's like the longest area, like it's the area you spend the most time in. And it's also the last one. You build up to it, right? Aegon Waste is kind of sort of whatever. Torvus Bog is sick. And Sanctuary Fortress is peak. Whereas here, like, I guess Vendrana Drifts is probably the best area. Certainly not Magmore. Talon Overworld's maybe a little bit too small for it to be the best. Chozo Ruins is a contender, I guess, but... Alright, where does this lead? Holy shit. Oh, this is just another way out. Okay. Yeah, this is just the lower path. We'll take the Frozen Pike back to Magmore. and then head back to Talon Overworld. And then maybe just go back to the ship, save and call it. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I don't want to like overly praise Prime 2. I just think for my sensibilities, it strikes a great balance in a lot of regards. It's fitting thematically too. In terms of like, I guess you're not really trying to balance out dark and light. You're just kind of trying to eliminate the dark world, but a bit of balance aspect to it, kinda, sorta. Gotta keep going up. Yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. Also, yeah, sound design in these games, that's also something that's very praiseworthy, of course. I don't know why I did that when I have Spring Ball, I keep forgetting we have technology. Yeah, I think this will be a good stopping point. I'm kind of ready to eat and probably play something else for a bit before bedtime. Yeah, these textures are fucking great, dude. Yes, take this elevator because otherwise it's like a long ways away. I don't have grapple or to get plasma, and I need plasma to get the artifact that's remaining in Phendrana. In fact, I think there... oh, yeah, I need them for both, actually. The one at the top of the tower, where you, like, then super missile down the thingy. Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da, that's power bomb blocked. Head back through the thermal core, which I can't do anything at now. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know why I did that. Here. Easy enough. Got plenty of health to damage boost through. This is correct. Yeah, we just keep going until we hit the elevator room. I hope this is enjoyable to watch to a certain extent. Like, there's just not really a whole lot to talk about in terms of like this game specifically. It's like it's pretty what you see is what you get, and I'm doing my best to play in a way that is interesting to watch, if twitchy because of the mouse and keyboard shit, but boom, 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 boom. I wish you could boost ball. In fact, you can't even boost ball. That's something that Prime 2 allows you to do too. It makes sense for a sequel to expand on the moveset and stuff like that. What's up, Jake? So we take this back to Talon. Because then Wrecked Ship is next. I'm trying to think if I need to take the Chozo Ruins elevator to get up there. I think I do, actually. Maybe I should save... Instead of saving at the ship, maybe I will go to this elevator. Like, there's a save room right by this elevator in Chozo Ruins. Ah, that's a little out of the way, I guess. Just streaming play. You're playing Prime 2 for the first time. Nice, nice. What do you think so far? It's definitely more punishing, I think, than Prime 1, but I think there's a lot of interesting design there. In particular with boss fights and, like, power-ups and stuff like that. Getting lost a lot, but you really like... Yeah, I mean, that's Metroid Prime, basically, right? That's kind of the idea. But yeah, Prime 2 is quite confusing on a first run. I've only played it through in full once. But I think a lot of that kind of stuck in my mind in a way that will lend itself well to like a second playthrough. Let's see. So if I take this... Yeah, I just take this and then I take the other elevator, I think. No. It's not that simple, but I do have to go this way. I would go back to my ship, but I basically have full missiles, so I'm not really worried. Yeah, I'm gonna go to that save room where you get Ice Beam, and then I'll pick it up there, because then we can just go to the Drowned Frigate, is what it's called. I keep calling it Wrecked Ship because I'm so Super Metroid brained. But yeah, so this way. Also, I can do the Ice Beam thing here. Oh god, it's a long ways away. But yeah, I just take... Yeah, now I can go the shorter way because I got the artifact in the sunroom or whatever. Did a Prime HD playthrough at the beginning of the month. Nice. Nice, yeah. That remaster is great. If there was also a remaster of 2 and 3, like, I would probably be playing those versions. I can get a missile tank. Nice. Yeah, Prime 3 and I have a complicated relationship. I've never managed to finish it just because I find the design in a lot of facets to be like not my cup of tea. There's interesting ideas there. It's just, I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can power through and like actually finish it this time around. Finished it once when you were 14 and haven't played it since. Damn. Yeah, the last time I attempted to play Prime 3 was 3 years ago? No, 4? Jesus Christ, 2025. 4 years ago. Also, I can get another missile tank here. Wait, that's funny. Did he die to the, the water? It's kind of dope. This is a very easy missile tank. The more super missiles I can fire off against Omega Pirate, the better. Oops. Do I prefer 2D or 3D Metroid? That's a good question, right? And it's so tough, because I think Prime 1 and 2 especially are just, like, so great. But I feel like if it was between Prime 1 and Prime 2, or Super and Dread or something like that, I feel like I would pick Super and Dread. So, like, I want to say 2D. I think that's probably where I lean. It's a very typical... It's a very... it's a tough question, but I think I lean 2D. But I think a lot, like, lends itself to 2D Metroid's favor. Right? Like, as much as I love the Prime games, the pace is a lot slower, right? And I feel like there's less room for sequence breaking and stuff like that. So it's like kind of a different style of game, I guess. Like, earlier I was kind of... And for a long time, I've equated the Prime games to, like, the traditional 3D Zeldas. Very similar design sensibilities. Whereas like, you know, 2D Zelda has more roots in like non-linearity, whereas the 3D Zelda is not so much, right? The traditional ones, at least. Right? Yeah, dude, we're totally on the same page with you on that. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I kind of don't want to play Hyper Mode, which is like the hardest difficulty on the Trilogy version, just because I feel like the bosses tend to feel kind of spongy to begin with. So yeah, I definitely feel you on that. Okay, can I do this without killing the ghosts? Yeah, I think I have to kill them to do the... to get this E-Tank or whatever it is. I don't think this damages them. I want to see if, I want to see if a super missile could... Yeah, okay. I just want to get this ice beam thingy. The real play would be to ignore these guys now and then come back when I have plasma, but I don't even know if I'm going to bother coming back when I have plasma, to be honest. Motherfucker. Okay, that's one. I'm playing like ass. Oh well. Okay, that's two. That's three. Okay, yeah. So now, hit this. Spring Ball. Zero Mission was your first Metroid, remains your fate. Zero Mission's really good. I didn't play it until 2021. For some reason. Like, that was like the one 2D Metroid game that like I just hadn't played for the longest time. But it's great. I don't think it beats out Super for me personally, but I could definitely see why, in some reason, for some people it would be, right? Chozarda, maybe... Oh, maybe the Plasma... Oh, you might be right. Maybe the Plasma one does lead to an artifact, so I might have to come back and... Oh, well. It's fine. It's good to get the E-Tank now. And I can always double back later. With Plasma. Yeah, I just kind of wish there was a little more flexibility. I feel like it's one of those things where it's like Prime 2 kind of leans into the flexibility, or the lack of flexibility, I should say. And I think that's like part of the reason why I think that game is stronger for it. But again, I've only finished Prime 2 once, whereas I've finished this game multiple times. Plasma, okay, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you just played through it. Yeah, I know where most of the artifacts are, but like some of them, it takes me a second. So I was gonna stop here. I'm trying to remember if there is a save room in the frigate or not. I kind of feel like there's not. I think it's this elevator that I need to take, but I think this is a good stopping point. I've been going for like 3.5 hours. I can pick up with the wrecked ship. Keep calling it the wrecked ship. You know what I'm talking about. I'll pick up with the wrecked ship next time. Probably push towards Phazon Mines and maybe try to beat Omega Pirate, and then save a lot of the artifact hunt for a third stream, probably. We'll for sure wrap this up by the end of the week. Like, this will for sure be like a 1 week thing, and then Prime 2, we'll double save here. Prime 2 will take longer because it's just a longer game, and I'm less familiar with it, but... yeah. Let's go ahead real quick, like one last thing before I fully sign off is... I don't know why the audio does that when you quit out, but Yeah, Prime 2 is much longer. Like, I think when I streamed these games, Prime 1 took me maybe like close to 10 hours, and then Prime 2 took me more like 15 or something like that. But Prime 1, my most recent time was like 8 hours. So I'm anticipating this being even shorter. So I'm assuming Prime 2 is going to be probably shorter. Let's see here. I just want to take a look at the extras a little bit. Yeah, friend vouchers, soundtrack gallery, bonus gallery, screenshot tool. Yeah, bumper stickers, bobblehead, fusion suit. I think you unlock that by beating the game or something. Dioramas. It's like fun little bonus stuff for like scanning shit, you know? The main thing that I miss when playing this version is that you don't get the title themes. Like, I kind of wish that clicking on this booted you into like the Metroid Prime title screen and you could hear and see like those visuals, right? That's like the main thing that I miss. But you can hear the theme in the credits, I suppose. 30%. How is the in-game time 2.5 though? Maybe cutscenes are cut? Because I haven't died at all. Huh. It's very interesting. Okay, well, either way, I'll be back on Wednesday, streaming more of this. I'm gonna go eat. Hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for popping in, Jake and folks. Space Cowboy, if you're still there, enjoying your pizza and stuff. Some other folks popped in earlier. Yeah, take it easy, guys.